Welcome to Jacket Talk on Jacket Nation Sports. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks and Independence State, Missouri Cooperage, as well as Mercy. They make all these possible, and Kevin is so much better at that side of it. So that was my first time. So I apologize. We're sitting down with Coach Darnell. Girls golf.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, we have a big crew. We have about 14 girls, and a lot of them are new this year, which is neat. But we're making we're making history. Yeah. We have one going to state, and we're very excited about that. We haven't had that in several years, so we're excited.
We'll get into that. Carsyn is going to be our guest on the next segment. So she's back there already, in the words of Kevin, cringing. and a little bit nervous, but we're going to have some fun with her. But let's just talk about the 2025 golf team. You mentioned off camera, 14. Numbers are pretty good. You feel like? You feel like you're trending upward?
Honestly, a full team for me is only 10.
Okay.
So that's a full JV and a full varsity. So we have 4 over that, which gives us a lot of experience to build in the next few years to get these girls prepared for the next step. But honestly, right now, my varsity is has been pretty much consistently 1 senior, 3 juniors, and a freshman.
Okay.
So
kind of across the board, that sophomore class, are there sophomores?
I do have a few sophomores, but they've just, like I said, we have 1 freshman that came in this year that has played quite a bit in the past, and she comes from a golf family. So looking forward to seeing what she does. She had a good showing at districts too. So
golf is trending upwards. It feels like both boys and girls, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of girls who are just interested, and that's what I always tell them, come out, learn the basics, and it's something you can play until you're 100, it's a great.
What do you attribute that to? Is it the national side of things? Is it just girls want to be involved with stuff and it's a cool outlet for them?
I kind of feel like sometimes our golf team starts as a club, they're coming out trying to be a part of something, and I'm pretty laid back. I always tell them, come join golf. We don't run and we have lots of snacks. So, that's a
plus.
Yeah, it's a plus. So it's something they can be a part of. And even if they don't know how to play, a lot of them come to me and they've never swung a club before.
Right.
And golf is not an easy sport. Mm-mm. I think people sometimes think it is, but you can just go out there. If they're coming from another sport and they just want to try something that's low key, less stress, athletes tend to pick it up pretty quick. I had Jalen this year. She was a senior and she came out for the first time, and I was super impressed with her swing, but she's an athlete, so it came pretty naturally to her. But it's just like I said, I want it to be something that they enjoy, something they can do for their whole life, and just have fun and hang out.
So you're coming off districts. Yeah. You mentioned is all the way up in Eureka.
Yeah.
Kind of explain what that's like from a coach's standpoint and the travel that goes with that. So
I was not thrilled with our district placement. We did move from class 4 to class 3 this year because the numbers are just, our attendance has less or whatever, not whatever our however they do that, we got to move down, which is great. And I was super excited because I knew our state cutoff would be higher, because I'm really good friends with the Marsfield coach. And like last year, their cutoff was around 110 to go to state. And so I was looking forward to that. I thought I was going to be in that district. I was like, we can go as a team. I can get 4 through at 110. Right. Like we can
have some fun.
We can do that. Program. Yeah, we can. That's going to be awesome. And then if you look at the mission map, we literally got plucked out of the middle and they sent us to St. Louis. Camdenton got to go to the Springfield district, that area. And they'd have to drive through us, but we didn't get to go. So I was pretty disappointed.
I bet.
And our cutoff for state was 88.
Right.
The district that I thought we probably were going to be in was 110 again. So I had girls shoot 88, 91, 102, and 103. So in our district, also like the Jeff City area district, their cutoff was 104. So they all would have made it there. And I mean, our scores were good, and they were even good for the girls. They were solid scores for all of them. But so it was disappointing that we had to go up there. And I mean, travel, we'd never played with any of the teams that we played with at district. We'd never seen any of them anywhere. So we really didn't know what to expect. I really thought last year we looked and that district had I think it was a 93 cut. Mm-hmm. So that would have at least gotten me one more, that my 91. Right. I told them if they played bogey golf and they were in the low 90s, I thought they would make it.
Right.
And that just wasn't true. Bogey golf didn't make it.
Right. We got the chance last year to spend a little time with the golf team, and we talked with the tennis girls about this last year, but it's kind of self-policed in a way when you guys are on the course, right? And it's a little different than a basketball game, a volleyball game, that sort of thing, right?
Yes, it is. But for districts, they do send a marker with them. Right. So it is, they do have someone keeping score with them, right. But
they're doing, it's just different out there.
It is different out
because
there.
Because it is a team, and the fact of having the opportunity to send the team to state would have been a huge feather in the cap of the season. Yeah, that would have
been a first. I mean, and we would have gone as a team, but it would have been tough to win as a team. There's some good golfers out there.
Right. So state's coming up.
Yep.
Tell us about state.
So state is Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be at Twin Hills and Joplin.
Okay.
So we'll have to travel again. We'll go up on Sunday and do a practice round, and then spend the night, be ready for Monday. And then we play again on Tuesday.
Any history with that course, or will this be a first?
We've played in Joplin before, but we've played at Schifferdecker before. So we have not had a Twin Hills outing. So I'm anxious to see. I normally go to Jernigan because he plays a lot with Brock and ask him about the courses a lot. And he hadn't played there either. I did talk to Trey, and he said that it's a good course. So he's played there before. I'm sure. But I was really concerned about Crescent Farms that we played at districts. It was tight. I mean, there were trees. It played really, really narrow, and they came out and just killed it. So I was really proud of all of their scores. So I'm less concerned about the course and more about Carson's mindset. She's tough mentally, but I'm excited. She's worked really hard, and especially during season, she's put in tons of time and hours outside of practice, and it is showing.
It's good to see, and we talked earlier about the upward trajectory of golf and trending. What's kind of next, or how do you assemble golf and kind of some of the things you guys do off season wise, or how does that work?
Yeah, honestly, I always say you can't make a state qualifier during season for golf. You just can't. And I know you can't with any sport either, but it's the time, and it's you don't have to have a full team. You can play golf anytime you want to by yourself. Carsyn, I told her yesterday, I was so glad that she enjoys playing golf by herself. Like, she likes to get in the cart and go out there and just play by herself and play her game. And that makes a huge difference, that she doesn't have to adjust schedules for anybody else. And, we don't do a ton of stuff off season because of everyone's schedule. And they, normally my golfers are not, if they have multiple sports, I am probably not their priority sport. I mean, it's just, and that's okay. I mean, like I said, for lots of them, it's a club to be involved in, and I love that. But for the few, when I do have a few that want to play, it's easy for a couple of them to get together or for us to go out. Carsyn plays a lot with her dad, and that makes a huge impact that she has that relationship, and that they go out there, and he coaches her up in amazing ways. She was showing me yesterday all the TikToks that he sends her golf related. And because I was just talking, what do you think the little things that have helped you? And she's like, I honestly watch a lot of videos and just playing a lot, getting out there. But it's funny that social media has such a big impact on golf too. And I think there's lots of brands out there that are, portraying golf as a cool thing. And it's kind of been an old man sport or whatever in the past. And so I do think it's kind of getting a better rap these days.
Becoming more affordable too.
Yes,
for
sure.
There's options out there. Or like what you mentioned, you guys have been blessed with good weather this year, but we have True Swing here in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
That has offered up the opportunity for those girls and the boys to get in there and get some rounds in. For sure. And especially, the boys, it's harder for them. They start their season in February. Right.
I mean, cold. Like that is rough.
Right.
So for us, like I said, this year we haven't needed to go there as much because the weather this is probably our best weather season we've had in a long time.
This late summer, fall thing. I mean, it's 70 degrees today. Beautiful.
Yeah. So it's been really nice to be able to have that too.
Well, so we got state next week. Any kind of other highlights of this season? What's a memorable moment from this season?
We had 2, Natalie and Carsyn were all conference.
Okay.
So that was an exciting thing that we haven't had a lot in the past. Alexis was last year, so that was good, but they're only juniors.
Right.
And it's been really fun to watch and to see their future for next year. But yeah, just the tournaments that they've taken home a lot of medals this year, probably more medals this year than I've had in quite some time between that core group of girls that have kind of been my juniors have really stepped up. And Lauren Cryer is also a junior, and she's brought scores for us that have been really good. She had her best score at conference and just missed making conference. So we've had, and like I said, Natalie just missed. She was the cut. So
building something though.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. I'm so excited that we've got another year and it looks good.
What's the girls' favorite course? If you had to ask them, I'll ask Carsyn too after a while, but
I would say they would say probably Marshfield just because it's pretty, we play it a lot and it's pretty open and flat. So, but they played Payne the other day and that's a fun, shorter, easier course too. So I would say that's what we play Marshfield a lot just because it's Stratford's home course, Marshfield's home course. Rogersville's home course. We play a lot of tournaments there. So,
well, hopefully, I know the golf course here in town is maybe trajecting into a new realm and maybe some possibilities.
Oh, we are hopeful.
And that could be a good opportunity for more kids.
Absolutely.
So we're looking
and to be able to host here. I would love to be able to. Our course just hasn't been in shape enough to.
Because we used to host.
Oh, yeah. When I very first started coaching, it was kind of a last minute thing. I think there was some flooding somewhere, but the boys hosted districts here or something, conference, something big here.
We've had some history in the girls' golf.
For sure.
Tara Jacobson.
Oh, yeah.
Long time ago.
That's my era. Hey, not that long ago.
Hey, I'm your era too. So,
I know.
Yeah, Tara, and then you got Carsyn this year, and you mentioned
Jalen Allen.
And so it's exciting to see what you and the girls are doing, and we appreciate the opportunity for you to come in and kind of catch us up on the season and look forward to. I know we'll post updates, so please on state day, if you can post updates, we'll share them out and kind of keep a running tab on Carsyn and her success in Joplin. So,
all right, thank you so much,
Coach. Thank you. We'll be back on Jacket Talk, and we're gonna put Carsyn in the hot seat. So again, shout out to our sponsors: Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Missouri Cooperage, and Mercy Hospital. We'll be back.
Whenever I was here, this was all metal fence. The heart of LHS was family.
The best tradition that I can think of with marching band was the marching competitions.
Oh yeah, I remember these green shirts. I was most involved with FFA. I also played basketball.
I did unbelievably win an award for a poem I wrote.
I'm Ryan Southard.
I'm Amber Foote.
I'm Kayla Burns.
I'm Kim Light. I'm the CEO of Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, and I am proud to be a Yellow Jacket neighbor.
At Independent Stave Company, our mission is for our employees and our community to flourish. That means supporting Lebanon's people, businesses, and schools today and always. We're proud to call Lebanon home, and we're here to support our hometown every play, every game, and every season. Missouri Cooperage, where community and teamwork always win. Go Yellow Jackets!
Who's a better golfer, you or Coach Darnell?
Me?
Like head and shoulders better, or like you just beat her every once in a while?
Like, I beat her every time.
Every time?
Every time I see her hit, she whiffs it. That is not true. I have a video.
Oh, we may need that video. That'd be kind of fun. Welcome back to Jacket Talk. Ramsey Stewart, Jacket Nation Sports, and we're sitting down with State Qualifier. How's that feel?
Pretty
Surreal,
good.
A little bit?
Yeah. Hasn't really hit me yet.
Hasn't hit you? Carsyn Henson, you just played, what, yesterday or Monday?
Monday.
Monday,
Yeah.
all the way up in Eureka.
Yep.
Tough course.
Yeah.
Excited?
I mean, yeah, I'm excited.
Tell us about golf.
What about it?
Why golf? Or do you do anything else, I guess?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore?
No. My dad, mostly, just, he's always been into it. And freshman year, I was like, I want to do something else other than, because I used to play basketball. And then I was like, okay, might as well play golf. First time I picked up a club, my dad was like, you got to swing for it. So I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then I just set a goal and
What was the goal?
make it to state.
State?
Yep.
You're a senior, right?
I'm a junior.
Junior. Okay, so you got an opportunity to do even more things next year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some things other than golf real quick and kind of put you in the hot seat, so to speak.
No.
What are you listening to? What music?
Everything.
Everything?
Depends on my mood.
Like James Brown? You listen to James Brown? Isn't that a musician?
No, I don't know. I don't know James Brown.
What's the last song you listened to?
I was listening to worship music before I came in here because I was nervous.
Oh, so is that like a common thing? Like before a golf match, is that what you would play maybe to kind of get in?
Sometimes.
Like, who's your favorite worship music person? Forrest Frank? That's the only one I really hear about.
Redden Lake.
Oh, okay. All right. I've heard of him. He did a song with like Jelly Roll or something, didn't he? Maybe? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So we listen to some Brandon Lake when it's time to get in the zone, right?
I guess so.
What else you listen to?
Country sometimes rap. I want to get hype. I don't know.
You can get hype?
Yeah.
That's the word the kids like, hype. I hear it a lot. Hype, locked in. Last week we joked about 6'7".
Yeah, I saw that.
And then there were comments about 4'1". What's the new 4'1" thing? It's your turn to be put there.
I don't even know.
Is it like 6'7" and
well,
it's just
like 6'7", and there's like 41, and it's like
you don't really. No one knows what any of it actually means.
No.
You do the clock it thing. Is that a thing?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So you're listening to some worship music, maybe some country. What kind of country? Like Morgan Wallen? You like Eric Church, Garth Brooks, like Johnny Cash? I mean, where are we at?
All of it? All of those.
All of it. Favorite country song? You got to answer one of these at some point.
I don't have a favorite.
You don't have one favorite song that you could just jam out to or, quote, get hyped over?
No, I don't have a specific. I just like
Pacific
shuffle.
Or specific?
Specific.
I'm 42 and I still get that word wrong half the time.
Specific.
You're good at that. So you don't have a favorite song. Food. Best golf trip food destination.
Taco Bell. We get Taco Bell almost all the time after every tournament.
Do you have a specific Taco Bell? Because we could make fun of somebody right now who has a specific Taco Bell that is supposedly better than every other Taco Bell around.
No.
Just any Taco Bell? What do you order Taco Bell?
Cheese quesadilla and no, that's Natalie.
Cheese quesadilla.
Yeah.
Not even chicken? No chicken on there? Just cheese?
No, just cheese with a side of sour cream.
I like these double-decker tacos that are back. You're too young to remember when those were a thing. Yeah. They're pretty good. Shaq used to endorse them. That was when they first came out. It was the first time you could ever get a double-decker taco, and they did some sort of basketball stuff with Shaq and how they did that. So, at some point in this conversation, you're going to have to answer some questions. And I feel like I got one though, that did Coach maybe make a mistake earlier in her interview?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
She was listing the scores for districts, and she said mine was an 88. It was not 88. It was 86, but that still wasn't great.
But it got you to state, right?
It did get me to state.
What happened? She mentioned, or I think you mentioned, you started off great, and then maybe you had a couple of holes at the end that were a bit of a struggle. What happened?
Yeah. So I was doing pretty good. I was 9 over through 16, I think.
And she said you need to play bogey golf, so you're on pace, you feel like, right?
So I was on track to be shooting like an 81 or something like that, which is way better than 86. Last 2 holes, I didn't see the water. So I hit right into the water, and then nice little double bogey.
Wait a minute. You didn't see the water. I'm assuming it wasn't like a puddle of water. I'm sure it was
it was like a, just a big old pond over there.
Okay. And you just didn't see it.
I was just locked in on the green, and then just went a little left. A little plop right in the water.
How do you, so that kind of ruined that hole for you, I guess.
Yeah, so then it was a double bogey, and then the last hole, it was a dog leg left, narrow, trees on both sides, like, you got to hit this, like, perfect, and you had to lay up, so there's, like, a creek down the middle.
Oh, so you saw that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Well, I didn't see it, I just knew it was there.
Okay. How'd you know that one was there and not the other one?
The practice round before. But I didn't.
Okay.
The other one wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't see it.
Okay, it happens.
And then that one just blew up.
All right, but you ended with an 86, and most importantly, that qualified you for next week in state.
Yeah.
Let's get into the mental side about golf a little bit. We've talked with we talked with Joe in football, and he talked about seeing his friends, and that got him into it. And we've talked with some of the soccer kids, but like, how do you reset after a bad hole or after a bad shot? Hopefully maybe it's just a shot, and you come back and lay up or take a drop, and like, what's that side of golf for you?
That's a good question. Really just, it's gonna sound dumb, but just forget about it and move on. You just have to just be like, as one shot, you can just move on from here. Like, every shot's a new shot. Right. And you just have to think about it like that. Just because I'm pulling out of the woods doesn't mean I can't come back from this hole. Right. So you I feel like you make it sound easy, but it's got to be tough, right? Oh yeah.
Have you caught yourself like reminiscing or dwelling on a hole? When I was in school, Coach Payne, who just recently retired, basketball, he always talked about negative seconds. And how detrimental those are to the game, to the team, to the things like that. So having something to overcome that and not dwell on that. But you feel like you do a pretty good job?
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely something I've improved on a lot as I've gone through the years. Like freshman year, sophomore year, I think that's probably what set me back a lot is the mental side, because golf is a mental sport. It's just, have to reset after every single shot. And if you let that one hole or that one bad shot affect you, the whole rest of your round's going to be messed up. So that's just something I've had to realize. One shot doesn't define the rest of the round.
You answered a question before I could ask it, which is really cool in this situation. But that's what how has it improved? Like, again, freshman year, sophomore year. But what is a testament to that? Is it just reps? Is it the practice rounds? Is it a book? Is it like, what kind of gets you?
I'd say it's kind of all of it. The practicing, confidence, learning to have confidence in my shot or whatever. Yeah, I'd say.
How did you learn that confidence? Where does it come from? Practicing?
Yeah. Spend a lot of time at the golf course.
Yeah. That's all right though. You said you play with your dad quite a bit. Are you better than your dad?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day?
Yeah.
If you had to have one competition with your dad, putting, chipping, tee box, like, where are you betting on yourself? Where are you going to beat him?
Probably my drives.
Really? Feel like you have a solid drive? Is that what is the best part of your game? Is it that?
Yeah, my drives. Sometimes my chipping.
Right.
Yeah, mostly my drives.
Right. Feel like it sets you up for the hole and kind of gets you locked in, so to speak.
If I have a bad drive, it kind of messes with me, but that's where I have to just reset and be like, okay, I can come back from this.
Gotcha. So we've talked some mental stuff. We've talked food. We've talked your infatuation with Taco Bell, which is still a little odd. What do you do besides golf? What else is out there for you?
Not much anymore.
All right.
Used to play basketball.
All right.
Go to church.
Right. Friends, family, do a lot of that stuff.
Friends, yeah. Hang out with my friends almost every night after golf practice.
Who are your best friends? Shout them out.
Addie Rogers and Natalie Scofis.
Okay. Natalie plays golf as well, right? Mm-hmm. Is she your age?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Addie Rogers.
Also my age.
Also your age. Yeah. So you guys have a little trio there playing. Has, I know Natalie, her dad, big golfer. Mm-hmm. So she's probably pretty naturally athletic.
Yeah.
Who's the best of you three? Consistently. You can be honest.
Of who? Me, Natalie.
You, Natalie, and Addie. Right? Addie? Yeah, did I mess that up?
Me and Natalie honestly go back and forth.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'd say districts was the only time that our scores have ever been within or out of range of 3 strokes away from each other. We always just right there with each other, no matter what.
Is golf something you want to do in college, or are you just kind of enjoying high school? And
Yeah, I'm looking into it.
Right?
Yeah.
So we got Monday coming up, state. Mm-hmm. Practice round on Sunday. You seem excited. What is your mindset kind of going in? Are you happy that it's kind of coming to an end and now you get to just kind of play some golf, or is this like you're sad and what's your plans there? What's it like going into state golf?
I'm excited.
Right.
I don't really got my hopes up for placing top 10 or whatever, but I'm just excited that I made it that far. Next year I can focus on being up there at state.
Other goals you have?
Goals for next year?
For just goals in life? State, music?
State, I'd say top 20, I'd be happy.
Right.
Which is doable.
Think it's doable?
My dad was looking at how many people's going to state, where I placed at in that, and all of that. So there's 87. It's like with my 86, I was 22nd out of everybody.
Okay.
So it's doable.
Yeah. You feel pretty confident?
Yeah. We'll see how this practice round goes.
Awesome. Well, we're excited for you. I know we're going to be paying attention Monday and Tuesday, and I hope you see all the water.
Me too. Me too.
What's the worst golf shot you ever made? Like what was the one that as soon as you went into your backswing, you knew it was just going to be a bad? You got one, right?
I remember, I think it was conference. My ball was on the fringe, and I should have putted it, and I chipped it, and it just went
Sailed it past the hole?
Way past the hole. I was like, my dad still gets mad at me for that shot.
Well, it happens. You learn, though. I bet you don't do it again.
No.
You'll get the putter out next time, won't you?
Yeah. I'm scared of the putter.
Well, in these, we always give you an opportunity to kind of shout out or thank anybody that has been a huge inspiration to you. You've mentioned your dad. Just anybody you want to thank or talk about?
Lindsay. Lindsay makes me love the sport. I think the coach is a lot of, if it determines if you want to actually be good at that sport, I think has a big effect on it. So I love Lindsay. Coach Lindsay, that'll make her, she's back behind the camera. I don't think she was prepared for this. We got some Kleenex for her, but no, it's exciting to see the growth and to see kids like you want to come do things like this. I think it's you're nervous, but it's fun. It's different. It was cool to hear Coach talk about the impact of social media on your game and how I think it's from a parent perspective, it's really neat to have that ability to scroll through your phone
and you see something that your child would want to see, and in this case, it's golf. Obviously, there's other videos too that I'm sure he shares with you, but I think we get lost a lot in the relationships that happen through those things, and the fact that you're using that as a tool to clearly improve your game and have that relationship and do all that is kind of neat. So I appreciate you sharing that part of it.
Yeah,
and so we're excited for you. Anything we can do to help you, we need to, do you have any superstitions? Any like tie your shoes a certain way or nothing? You're just ready to go swing it.
Yeah. I just go out there and do my thing.
Awesome. Well, we'll be cheering you on. We're excited. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You coming in and one last question. Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Why math?
Because there's just like one answer and it's easy. It makes sense to me.
It's not easy for me.
Well, there's just like one way to solve it usually.
Okay.
And then there's one right answer. With like English and everything else, it's like there's
Open
a
for
million
discussion.
answers, and I don't like that.
You want finite, knowing right from wrong.
Exactly.
Fair.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Give me a math problem you can do in your head right now, off the top of your head. What's 474 minus 227?
444.
474 minus 227.
I can't right now. I'm on the spot.
I don't even know what it is either, so we're good.
230 something.
474 minus 200. Did I say 227?
What did you, I don't know what you said. 230. I said 230 something.
I thought I said 227 or 270. 474 minus 227. 400 minus 200 is 200.
247.
Okay, see? We needed a calculator to do it, but...
No, I did that.
Okay, fair. Well, Carsyn, thank you. Best of luck next week, and we'll be cheering you on.
All right.
That'll do it for Jacket Talk. Again, shout out to our sponsors, Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, Missouri Cooperage, Mercy Hospital. Special thanks to Carsyn and Coach Darnell for agreeing to be on here, and shout out to the parents for allowing it to happen, and we're excited for you. So we'll see you soon. Oh, yeah, we got to say that.
Oh, go Jackets.
We got to say it on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go Jackets.
Go Jackets. You beat me, but that's good.
Well, you waited. You did like 4 seconds.
I wanted you to do it by yourself and be like all excited, but you...
Oh.
Yeah.
You just said say it.
Say it. You did great. Thank you, Carsyn.